Okay, okay. So we're back in the noob town. If I recall last time, it's been a couple days, we did the old grave. We got the smoky tunnel done. I can't remember. I don't think we have skirt. Yeah, we haven't traveled to Bran yet. We still have to do this dungeon. I know that we're pretty close to a level, if I recall. Yep, 500 away. And then we can get our next axe talents. Yes. We can get 3 of them. And then the following level we can get this one. If I recall, I have not finished doing the mill quest. But I don't think I'm going to have room for the items, because you get a sleeping bag as one of the items, and I'm kind of full on inventory space at the moment. Also, we're kind of getting close to full on money at the moment as well. Is there anything more we can make purchases? We've kind of upgraded. We were looking at that one axe that would be an upgrade to our axe, but it's more of a defensive two-handed, and I think I'm favoring offense. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna move along. I think we need more food. We don't have a whole lot of recipes at the moment. Let's just see what they have for sale here. Let's get some pancakes. And we'll take this for the road. We can always drop these plates and get other plates elsewhere, but for now we'll hold on to them. I think we'll avoid doing the mill quest for now. We can always come back to the noob town later and do it. We're gonna need to come back at some point anyways to grab some straw for some of the upgrades. So we will save at the watchtower at the north, because there's a sleeping spot there. And then we will probably do a little exploration before heading into the dungeon, just to ensure that we get our level, because getting the extra axe skills will definitely make the dungeon a whole lot easier. Okay. So we're at the watchtower now. I wonder if this tower ever doesn't spawn in woods, because I don't think I've ever not seen it inside of a wood tile, or like a forest tile. Okay, he just mostly has medical supplies. Okay, we'll just save up here. Alright, and we could also grab the the what do you call it? The prayer from this shrine up here. Blessing, that's the right word. I was failing to find the right word. Alright. Let's go down so that I can fill in the map. And we'll go over and fill in the map. I think we'll just like... Do I want to cross the river though and like... Maybe... I don't know, we'll see. I will make a decision. I don't think we need to cross the river because I think the mountain tile rides along the other side of the river. Well, actually, maybe we do. Okay, whatever. I'll cross. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Do this. I'll do this since we're here right now. No question marks. And then I will just travel down just to fill in this part of the map. Sure, let's do some fighting. Perfect. I don't want to cross the river. Guess it kind of bends. Yeah, this is where I was saying I probably didn't need to cross the river. But we would have needed to cross it anyways if we were going to go north to fill in the rest of it because it kind of winds. I'll go down one more tile just to fill in, finish filling this in. Should have probably filled this in when I was down at the graveyard. And I could probably do this on another venture back here, but I'll just finish this. And then I will clear the area around the graveyard the next time we head back to this town to do the dungeon quests again. Because I don't want to get too sidetracked going south when we're supposed to be going north. Okay. Kind of annoying that I hit them and do enough damage to make them run, and then if there's another one of them around, I have to chase while being smacked on by the other one. Okay. So we also have to be on the lookout for a crossbow. So if I can find a level 2 crossbow, we will definitely stick that on our back. Okay, we got a question mark up here. Where are we XP wise? Okay. We're like a alright chunk into it. I don't want to fight wolves. But I will fight the dog. And where there's a dog, there are bandits somewhere afoot. I'm not sure where they are. Oh, there they are. They're higher level bandits. There we go. Makeshift axe. Don't think I want that. Okay, we are alright, and we are a little bit closer to a level. Do we hunting net? No. I think they put special talents in the polearm tree that interact with the net. Yeah, these are tier 2 bandits. So I'm going to have to be a little careful. At least we've eliminated the archer from the equation by standing where we're standing. I did not mean to pick up the arrows. Okay. Cloth scrap we could grab. Is this being chased by something? Or was it just coming over here because it heard noise? Yeah, it must have came over here because it heard noise. I wanted to see what was going on. Alright. Bolt of cloth is pretty good. Okay, we can make a bandage out of these two. Frees up some inventory space. Oh, I totally forgot I had this. Unfortunately, it has money inside of it too. Oh, that is a problem. I have too many ancient coins, right? Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even notice that we had started filling up our bag with money. That's fine, I guess. We might have to not grab all the loot in this dungeon now. Oh, did we level up? Oh, we leveled up. Nice. Wait. Strength. Now we get Rampage, which is a stance that lowers skill energy cost, adds crit, adds bleed chance, decreases fumble chance. Every third strike deals an additional damage equal to 15% of the target's max HP, but no more than 29 damage. Using the ability, tree scroll grants an additional stack to the effect up to 4. So you can get 4 stacks of it. Basic two-handed axe strikes prolong the effect by up to 1 turn, up to 10, but reduces the number of stacks, no more than once per turn only. One stance effect can be at a time. Yada 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 yada. Grab that. Finish him grants two-handed axe strikes 15% body damage and 4% accuracy if the target's health is above 50%, which is a majority of the fight. Grants two-handed axe strikes 10% weapon damage and 4% fumble chance if the target's health is below 50%, so that's a little bit less, but that pretty much allows us to finish them off as the passive is called Rain in Blood, a new ability. Delivers a strike with a 74% chance to knock back and a 42 body part damage for each bleeding effect on the target and each missing 20% of its health. So extra body part damage if they're bleeding or they're low on health. With a 67% chance to cause the target's injured body parts to start bleeding, which is good. Then replenishes 5% max HP for each bleeding and degree of injury affecting the target. Okay, so it kind of gives itself a refund sort of. Good. So this is like one we want to use later on. This is a stance. So I'm going to move this down here. So this one can cause injuries, but also this one also starts bleeding, and this one does more. So that one, this one's better after I use Dismember. This one has a pretty high bleed chance. So yeah, I think I need to use them. I want to use them in this order. This one, this one, this one, if possible. And we'll save again now that we've unlocked all the talents. I could pop my head this way just to see if there's any question marks over here, because I feel a little bit more confident to fight higher level. But it's on the other side of the river, and we're about to get dry too. I'll forego it. Probably, if it's a animal den, then it'll be kind of a waste. And if it's a bandit camp, it's still going to be quite difficult, because it's probably tier 2 bandits, with the odd chance of it being higher level tier 2 bandits, considering that proximity of it in distance away from the town. Now, wolves, fuck off. Thank you. Okay, we're on a road. So we have a higher ambush chance. Didn't get ambushed crossing the road. How's our fatigue build? 9%. Not terrible. Okay. Almost at the dungeon. We should be pretty well set up to clear it, especially for the boss with all of our new abilities. We will finish exploring around the dungeon once we leave. Let's check the healing cell. Money. Okay. Check for traps. There is a trap. disarm this. Potato. Beet. Don't think there's a chance of finding a kitchen in the in these cathedrals. So we might have to either eat the food, drop it, or whatnot, because we're mostly just going to be looking for high-value loot in this dungeon. I'm going to be dropping anything that's, like, less valuable. Like, horseshoes and nails and stuff. As much as I like collecting as many of them as I can. Just to... ensure that I have all the materials for the upgrades to the caravan. Okay. Free up a little bit more room by doing that. Okay. Bleed to death. We're not seeming to get a whole lot of valuables so far. Some scraps. At least we're getting metal scraps. And we do have a lot of metal equipment now. We just have the belt for leather now. Okay. Getting a lot of rope. Normally I'd be happy about that, but we don't have a whole lot of room. Sword treaty. Okay. We got a library. This could be good. Enchantment scroll. Okay. Guess I'm gonna start eating some of this. We are getting too much. I think we'll just throw, that on the ground because I don't want to lose the morale by eating it. Get rid of the rope, I guess. Probably gonna find more stuff, so I'm gonna probably have to get rid of that. What's in the last bookshelf? Well, I'll read it, but we already know how to use two-handed swords. Identification scrolls. Let's drop the sponge on the ground for now. We'll just throw that on the ground. We'll probably find something to identify in the boss room. Oh, right. Totally forgot I have room in my in my bag. Let's stick this stuff in here. I'll hold on to the potato for now. Okay. Another iron ingot, this is good. Alright, boss. I believe he's a caster. Okay. Okay. The bleed's gone. Let's do this to... Actually, let's do the sponge. A silver ring. It's debatably better than what let's drop the potato on the ground. Debatably better than what I have. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to make some room. Okay, that kind of makes some room, though, because you can put valuables inside of these. Okay, that doesn't count as a valuable. The scraps go in here? No. But we can move some of this stuff in there. Okay. We just need to make 2 more slots available to get this in. Probably drop the bandage for 1. We can use this to repair something. Now we just have to make room. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I think we're done clearing the dungeon. I didn't get those boxes broken. Fine, I'm a bit of a completionist. Let's go do it. There might be something good in it. Mug? No, not good. Oh, I didn't get anything to identify in the dungeon. Pretty low loot-wise, but I don't mind having these caskets. They're good for storing loot as we get out. Kind of the semi-perfect loot run, all things considered. I will debate putting on that silver ring. I think it might be better. I've never thought about that. Does this have more space than this? No. Right? Yeah, no. The only advantage this has is that it can carry rings. and stuff. They're useful if you're going into a dungeon and trying to loot valuables like rings, gems, like silver, or yada yada yada. Not so good for carrying everyday cash and such. Those other bags are better at it. Okay. And a question mark over here. See what it is. It's a boar trail. Why was it saying, oh, the dog? How are the dogs beating the boars? No. The boars beat the dogs. That makes more sense. Let's drop the plates. I want to grab these truffles if I can. Why are the boars fleeing? Are they scared of the dogs barking? I'm so confused. I'll take it though, I get free truffles. The boars must have like low morale or something. Okay, that's a tier 2 bandage. That's a tier 2 sword bandit. Gotta be careful. Uh-oh. Dang it, I wanted to kill you. Fine, no XP for me then, I guess. Alright, we filled in the map here. All good. We can just head back down to town now. I will check if this vendor buys anything neat. Well, you had your chance to run, but you squandered it to move back in. Okay, we're close to being thirsty again. Uh-oh. That was close. How did I miss the road? I must have crossed it at some point. Let's just quickly check this tower to see if they'll buy. Oh, damn it, it turned night. Alright, we'll grab the water then. I was gonna check to see if he bought any like the marble truffles or whatnot. I think I should be able to sell the truffles to the herbalist, hopefully. But I don't know, because it's considered a food item. No, it's considered a mushroom. I don't know if you can sell it to regular vendors. I mean, I could hold on to it until the until we go to Bran, because we're gonna be going there in a moment, and then maybe the caravan vendor will sell or buy the mushrooms. We could also check the mill, but we can't do it right now. We're gonna want to do that anyways, because we're gonna want to buy the recipe off of him. But it's nighttime at the moment, so we're gonna have to wait. I also need to keep my eyes peeled for any honeycombs, because I forgot to mark those in the last playthrough, and then we ended up getting a recipe that required honey. But I know that I spotted some in the early noob zone, I just couldn't remember where. I just need to make a habit of constantly marking those. Okay, I want a room. Thank you. Sleep until 6. The bigger problem is that we have a lot of stuff I want to keep. Oh, what? That means the dungeon's reset. Because the only way you can get rid of this... That means there's a debuff on the town. What are we getting? Medicine prices. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Just means we can't stockpile medicine. Okay. We're gonna sell at least one of these caskets. I might hold on to the other one. I think. Just temporarily. These books we're gonna bring to Bran. Surgeon kit. I think it said that the buying price of medical supplies is higher. Yeah. So we can sell this for more. Does this count as medical? I'm not sure. Because I think bandages count. Okay, let's empty this. Not of the money, you can keep that. Sell off this and this. And we'll turn in the quest. Oh, did I not pick up the... I didn't pick it up. Huh. I cleared the whole dungeon and then I didn't pick up the quest. Oh, yeah, that's fine, whatever. Guess we wasted a little bit of time. I wonder if that reset the dungeon. Huh. Maybe it did. Okay, I'm gonna sell this bolted cloth then. I would consider holding on to it because we need it for one of the tent upgrades. But we don't have a whole lot of room at the moment. And I'm gonna sell these scraps just to free up some inventory space. There's nothing upgrade-wise we want here, because we're pretty much just looking for metal upgrades at the moment. Move this stuff out. Oh. Sure. Okay, let's see if this guy buys the mushrooms. That he does. Okay, we have both of those already. Yeah, they're expensive. Okay. We'll repair the rest of our metal stuff. Frees up a little bit of our money. Let's see if there's any like major upgrades. I like the kettle helms better. Did he get a new axe? Doesn't look... Well, yeah, that's a two-handed axe. Militant long axe has lower accuracy, has better body part damage, or armor pen, and has less body part damage. Has a stagger chance. That's pretty high. Lower accuracy is not amazing. Don't particularly care about the counter chance. The high bleed chance, though, on ours is pretty good, though. Is the bill hook considered a two-handed axe? Yes, it is. Body part damage. Same bleed chance. Has a knockback chance. Okay, I think this is what we want as a two-handed axe. Body part damage higher. Armor pin the same. Armor damage. We gain accuracy. We gain counter chance. We gain knockback. Yeah, this is overall just a better version of our axe. So we're gonna grab that one. That way we can also free up our money a little bit. Perfect. Okay. We're still having inventory space problems. But let's see what we have upstairs. Because I could put these in my herb bag. This is food, so we don't need to hold on to that. We're going to want to put the casket away. Let's move the money in here. We don't need the ancient coins on us. Okay, let's put this away. pretty much want to keep all that stuff. Enchantment scrolls. We can carry the identifications on us. I guess we could get rid of the ladle. You do need it for an upgrade, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy to buy ladles. So it's not necessary. Oh, these are all identification scrolls. Okay, never mind. We'll just hold on to all these. The bigger issue is that I also have a bunch of books in here, which are taking up room. Yeah, I don't really have room for them. Okay, we're just gonna have to hope that the, it kind of sounds weird, hoping that the dungeon has, less loot in it, but, didn't have that much loot in it last time. What we're wanting to find is stuff that doesn't take up a whole lot of space, that has, a lot of value. But there also is the chance that the dungeon didn't reset, and that we just have to go in there and complete a task that the... That sounds weird because I didn't see any tasks in there. What is the task that we have been given for this dungeon? Just says head to the Pilgrim's Rest. I'm assuming it's just defeat the boss, so I'm gonna assume that the dungeon has reset. I wonder why it did that. Because this almost feels like the old days where you could go in and pretty much fully clear a dungeon as long as you didn't kill the boss, and then leave, and the all the bandits would respawn, and then you could like infinitely farm the low-level dungeons back in the day. But that was changed. This kind of, I feel like the only way that this would have happened is if the passive negative effect triggered, which caused the dungeon to reset. That's the only thing I could think of programming wise would have led to that. I'm not going to eat that. Let's just stick that there. We'll go back and save. So we're a little bit stronger now because we got the bill hook. I didn't get anything else, did I? I got the other silver ring, so we have 2 more HP, which isn't a huge deal. Okay. Don't think we've traveled down here, so yeah, bandit strikes. Okay. Norsax, that's a two-handed one-handed, or till level 2 one-handed axe. But now, no. Okay, let's do this to heal our chest injury a little bit. And we'll put this on the right hand. Okay. Dogs. Okay, I can one-shot these if I crit. Yeah, because these things have like 50 HP, right? Don't know if you get the accurate numbers of it, but I think they have like around 50 HP. Am I gonna get really close to the next level? Yeah, probably. So we'll have all the X talents in a moment. Okay. Do I have to full clear this, or... Yeah, it refreshed. Okay. That's fine. It's still considered a low-level dungeon, right? Yeah. As long as it's considered a low-level dungeon, I do not mind that one bit. Oh, jeez. I didn't trigger that trap. Somehow got over it cleanly. Okay, I'm not bleeding anymore. Good. Pain, XP gain, there's another iron. We're almost gonna have enough to turn in immediately. Brandy. I need to remember not to path over that. I'm gonna have to disarm that using the crowbar. Identification. More gold. Spool thread. Hair. Okay. Okay, antitoxin, more bandages is good. Yeah, that thing makes me bleed, so that's good. Okay, disarm, use the crowbar. Perfect. Blue one. Okay, that might be better than these unenchanted one. Let's use this on it then. Energy and health restoration. Well, those ones are a little bit lower on the priority list of enchants that I want. Okay, let's drop this. Alright. Thirst. Nails. Leek, I'll eat that. Oops. Do not want to throw the leek. We are not Miku Miku. Peasant's cap, but no. There we go. Okay. Pretty good spot for those to spawn. Okay. Can you use these? No. You can't make them out of scrap, can you? Bandages. Cloth scrap. That's a piece of cloth. Too bad you can't make cloth scrap out of 2 pieces of cloth. Okay. What's in the chest? Can I sell? Oh, but I can rip it up. Yeah. I always forget that I can do that to clothes. I don't think this is going to be worth it because it looks from the picture that it's a little too damaged for it to be sold. So I'd need to repair it, and I think the repair would make it so that I'm not gonna sell it for more than the costs of maintaining it. Need the bell. I have room in here to stick some more stuff, so we'll stick the book. And we'll stick that and that, because both of those are needed for upgrades / the quest. Does this go in here? That it does. This does not though. Okay, perfect. Right, we're gonna dismantle this. Okay, we got the piece of cloth. Okay, I got that. Okay. This enchantment scroll. I don't want that. Ladle down. Repair kit. That is worth a lot. Not so much... Well, it is worth a decent amount to sell to a vendor, but it's also good because... yeah. Okay. So we got 2 dungeons for the price of 1 somehow. Luckily I didn't step on that trap. I kind of pathed myself out not realizing it was there. Okay. We're good. We also have plenty of space still left over. Alright, we're going to have a decent amount of stuff to sell to make room, because we're going to want to try to take as much of that stuff in the chest into our bag, so we can lug it with us to put in the caravan. So that we don't have to come back to the first town and loot all of that stuff out of the chest. Oops, I don't want to aggro you. Did it get worse? This looks worse. No. Maybe it's just because it's nighttime. The green hue over the screen looks like deeper at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna hand in the quests. No, I'll wait till we get into town. I don't think he's awake anyways. I think he moves at nighttime. Actually, I have a better idea. Because we have room in the inventory. And I want to go get the recipe from the mill, and it's on the way back to town. We can kind of optimize our movement and rest here so that it's daytime. And I will also hand in the quest here just to get rid of this. Well, the surgeon kit will sell for more if I don't. Okay, let's repair. So, no, repairing doesn't work. Okay, we'll wait to go back into town. Okay, to the middle. Doggy. Okay, I want this. Wonder if I can make a little money by buying that. What's the... Oh well, we can't really lug these anyways, and we're not gonna have the space. But let's see what the comparison at the moment is. Trade favorably +5. Markup. What is the shipment? This guy wants timber. Food. Tools. -6% armor. Does he buy armor? I don't think he buys armor. No, he doesn't. Wonder why he has a modifier for it. Alright. So we want to sell off any of our medicine, and we also want to sell off our valuables. Do we want to sell this now? I think it's going to end up being more money over time if we use it for repairing, but I could use the money right now, so yeah, let's sell that. We'll sell this. We'll hold on to this maybe. We'll sell the harpy feathers. Do I have anything in here that I want to get rid of? The brandy. Pull that out. But those are fine. Keep the identification scrolls for now. We'll sell the medicine to this guy because I think he buys it for more. Perfect. Okay. Sell the cloth pieces too. Do we want to sell this? Because I know we need it for one of the upgrades. But we can always buy it back. Okay, I need this much space for grain. I need the pot. I need the bucket. Forget what else is in there. I don't think I'm gonna have enough room. Let's stick this in here. Okay. Okay. There's no new equipment for me. Okay. Let's hand in the quest now. Okay. Hold on to this second purse for now. I need to zone off the map to get rid of this debuff, right? Yeah. There we go. Do we get a new one? No, we do not. Hey, we're so close to getting max level with this town. Hozo! Okay. Let's go move our loot around. We'll sell this liquor as well. Perfect. Oh, we should probably get some food too. Okay. So, we need to make room for everything. Put this in here, put this in here, put this... maybe, yeah. We can leave the identification scrolls here. They're not a huge need to grab. Casket. Let's merge this. No. Open. Stick all the gold in here. Control. We can just put this one in here. Come back for that later. This we need. We don't need the enchantment scroll on us immediately. We want to hold on to this. It's not one of the books we're going to sell, so we can leave that here. This I want potentially on us. I would love to grab all of these, though. How do I do that? Could leave this stuff behind, I guess. I could leave one of these behind. It's pretty easy to make splints. Yeah, I think that will be the most optimal way to carry everything. Yes. Okay. Okay. So, now we'll move on to Bren. The road awaits. Time to get our caravan. After doing like a light quest. Okay, so we got 60. Okay. Hopefully it's still daytime enough that I can quickly scoot in here and sell some stuff. Vendors are still technically active. I'm gonna throw this on the ground for a minute. Sell all these. Okay. So we could get the warfare books, but I don't think we need to. Well, we might need to. No. Reach level 10? We're pretty close to level 10. That's not a big deal. So I think we're going to go into warfare next. Maybe athletics. Maybe finished armor combat. Using stances or maneuvers grants 10% negative 10% damage taken until the next turn. Okay, that's cool. Since this is a stance. If equipped with, or currently with medium, using stances and maneuvers also reduces this ability tree's cooldown by 1 turn. Well, that isn't really what we want. Because we're pretty much just wanting to come here into this tree to grab some passives, I think. Because I think I want to get custom adjustments. But we're going to look at heavy. If equipped with a heavy chest piece, remain on the same tile. Energy cost, crit avoidance. And then custom adjustments gives heavy armor -2 to durability loss rate, which is awesome for heavy armor because heavy armor is expensive to repair. And 3 max energy, which is good in general because we're going to be each piece of heavy armor is going to reduce our max energy as well, so that'll make up for some of the deficit. And it gives energy restoration, so that's going to make up for the energy restoration loss as well. Because we're wearing medium and we're already getting some of that. Kit. Okay. Those are all the things that we're keeping. Don't have anything that we're selling though, right? Okay, that needs to get turned into the bank. What's in here? Again? All stuff that I need to keep. Yep. Okay. Good. So, let's quickly check the elf vendor. See what he's selling. Nothing material or nothing weapon or armor wise. Okay. I'm probably going to want to complete the merchant quest in this. I have a feeling these vendors are going to leave in a second. Let's try to get in here real quick. Okay. Nope. Okay. To the bank real quick. Okay. Thank you. Money. Okay, let's see if we can get down to the ring vendor. Level up, awesome. Okay, we get our last X. Fatal Strike. Critical two-handed X strikes grants 15% skill energy cost reduction for 3 turns and applies their targets with negative 10% damage taken. And for 3 turns. Both effects a stack up to 2 times. So, okay, those are 2 separate things. But they stack at the same time, don't they? Critical axe strikes gain, yeah, for 3 turns and apply their target. Oh, I'm stacking it on the opponent. Okay, that's the difference. One's on me, one's on the opponent. and they can stack twice. Okay, and when you crit with a two-handed axe, it cleaves, right? Through 3 tiles? Yes. And deals body part damage. Awesome. Okay. Oh, he closed just as we got in here, too. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's fine. We'll just finish doing the quest in here and then go to the caravan and sleep and then come back into the town and finish a couple things. Finish. Okay. What happened here? Okay. Okay. Actually, you know what? Grab that. We can hold on to it for now and just stick all of it in the basement. We'll do this and this. There we go. Find the hidden hook switch. Downstairs. Grab the rest of the journal pieces. 1, 2, spot that. Look at that. And we'll take this money. I'm gonna grab this pot. And the last journal piece. I'll read all of them real quick. Get the XP, and I'll stick all these in here. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can stick this in here. Okay, I think... Right. I think I can grab... I can put this in here, because I think this is considered one of the things that you can stick in here. Yes. And then I think that we... Normally I don't have enough room when I come here. So I'll grab the spirit, but I know there's a little, like, side dialogue you can get from this bum if you give him liquor. See? Liquor, he drank the liquor. We got some extra dialogue. He basically doesn't give you all that much. I don't think you get any... You don't get any experience for that, do you? No. Just some extra dialogue, filling in storyline stuff. Okay. We can finish this quest right now. Let's do it! I'll drop that on the ground. Hair. Hair. Guess we're not going to be able to pick up a lot of this stuff, unfortunately. Hunting spear is... Oh, it's a tier 2 spear. Beets. We're not picking up the flower. But we're taking on this dude. It should be an easy... Well, it's not going to be easy fight, but it shouldn't be difficult. Ow. Okay. This. This. Perfect. There we go. Could have probably skinned this thing. Ah, it doesn't drop anything. Okay. We good. Money. Okay, hopefully we can get this to reset so that we can go in and actually buy stuff. Oh, I didn't expect the point in the final strike. I'll be dead. Okay, how close are we to this? 5, 5, and 5. Okay, so sometime. So we're probably going to be speccing into warfare for 2 levels, at least. And then we'll save the 3 points so that when we level to that level, we can get those last talents. Okay, we'll talk to you. Okay, let's stick this in here. Okay, let's pull this stuff out. That's an upgrade. Okay, we just need 1 more of these bars. And if I find a vendor that sells one, I'll probably pick it up just so we can get the quest completed. We're gonna sell this. We need that for an upgrade. we need... We could sell that. So these are all being sold. Probably hold on to this temporarily. We're gonna want another one of these. Flagpole upgrade. Do you actually have to mount it? No. There's one of the upgrades in here. There we go. Indeed, a new beginning. So now he's gonna give me the contract, the old contract. Read this. And then we'll rest until morning so we can go back into town, sell some stuff, and see if there's any potential upgrades for us to buy. We'll also get another splint while we're in town. We'll also see if the shop owners that we just did the quest for is available now. Or I might have to wait some time before he opens up. But I'll be perfectly happy if he's open right now. Because if he's open right now, then we can... buy the better bag upgrades. Don't think that it's open. Yeah, he's still standing in the back. In a few days, he says. I wonder if we can stay here for a few days, because I would rather grab those now. So this. So we can get some of the caravan upgrades. We can grab this and this. They're both kind of cheap. I'll grab this. We'll get the tent upgrade. But I think we need the bolt of cloth, which we sold. So we might have to get another one of those. And let's see what we have down at the dock. We have the elves. They've got a tier 3 short bow. Okay. I think I might be able to buy some melee upgrades up here, possibly. So I think the warden in the town sells metal-based equipment. What's our rep with this town so far? We're pretty close. I think if we finish a round of quests in search out the quartermaster in Burn in Old Towers. He'll tell you what to do next. Be a part of the Vanguard. Show your leaflet to the brothers in arms. I swear this guy used to have equipment. I guess it's changed. Is this the place that they want me to... No. The Old Towers. This is the Old Towers, is it not? Is it you? No. You? You? No? That's enough. Breaking back to the king. If you're averse to honest, work for wage, eat, drink, fill, you get your hands on quality equipment, then don't miss your chance. The magistrate wants you to join the Vanguard, a new model of army that has a place for everyone. Search out Quartermaster Byrne. He'll tell you what to do next. Become part of the Vanguard. Yourself show the leaflet to the Brother at Arms. This is the Quartermaster, right? Byrne, yeah. Okay, I guess that's the end of that quest. That's fine. Okay, so we'll check this general goods vendor over here. Don't want this leaflet anymore. I don't really care about it. We have to hold on to the old contract, I think, until we get to the next town. The Silver League. Some kind of guild, I guess. We need to buy a splint. Okay. We want... It's still medium gear, right? It's not that big of an upgrade. Control. Mine still has crit avoidance. It's not a huge upgrade. I think I'll pass on that for now. Plus it's still medium gear. We want heavy gear. But I think we will be fine. We'll just check the jeweler before we go back to the caravan. But I might chill here and then just like make a bunch of days pass. I'm gonna have to buy a bunch of food if I want to do that though. Okay. Fix the rings. But yeah. Okay. Think we will just go back to the caravan. And we'll probably call it here for now. Session-wise. We completed technically the same dungeon twice in the first town. We got to Bryn, lugged all our stuff over here. Got the caravan quest complete. It's a bit of a shorter session today, but I should have a little bit better of a consistent schedule next week for streaming, so I should be able to pump out some more Stone Shard content as my work schedule was a little bit clunky last week. But yeah, I think I might off screen speed up time and see if we can well, we'll just see. I need 2 charcoal. And we got, did we get a wheel upgrade? No, we got the tent upgrade. Does it need multi-cloth? Spool of thread. Okay. Rope, spool thread, 2 straw. Okay, we can get that. Okay. We'll... In the next session, we'll probably, maybe I will speed up time and then go back into town and get that vendor's stuff so I can get the better backpack and better bag purse upgrade. I might do a little exploration around the town, because we should be able to deal with the higher level bandits in this area. We just have to be careful not to run into any tier 3 bandits, but I think mostly tier 2 bandits will be spawning in this region as long as I don't travel too far this direction. And then we'll go up to this town and start working on maybe exploring, maybe getting some of the dungeons done. Because I think we'll do one clear. That'll probably get us enough rep to give us enough rep to get the troll quest unlocked, and then we can do a really early troll, maybe. We're also going to be looking to try to get as much rep as we can with this town. So I might get the dwarf quartermaster early with the since we have so much money at the moment. Just so that I can get the better rep flag. So that we can get more rep with the towns. I believe. I think that's how that works. But anyways, if you watched to the end, thank you. Have a great day.